Ladies and gentlemen, I'm naked, I'm broke, and I'm thirsty. So if that doesn't sound like the full supermoon, blood moon, wolf vibe you're looking for, then go somewhere else, bitch. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely ornery. Maybe it's the eclipse energy. I've been feeling it for a couple of days. And this video is about me looking at the absolute worst case of this storm. And if your candy ass can't handle that, then you probably won't last long in life. Because it said it in the title, and who gives a crap, man? Nobody likes everything anyways. All everybody does is argue about bullshit politics that the trillionaires on the planet feed you guys like chum. Alright, let's get to work. Now here are your viewing conditions for Sunday night's full eclipse. I recommend going out and looking at it because it looks really cool. If you can see it. And things are so crazy, I'm already smoking when the video started. Alright, so here's the cloud cover for 10 p.m. when the eclipse starts. Looks like I'll have a chance to see it. Hopefully I can afford a car battery by then so I can go drive somewhere cool to watch it. But I depend on your donations and contributions to survive. And I've been hanging on by a thread lately, y'all. Alright, because everybody's putting their faith in politicians to be saviors of everything, while the media is only allowing divide and conquer stories, which makes humanity hate each other all the time, 24/7. So here's our giant rain, sleet, snow, ice potential over the next week. And it's going to be a lot. Right? Now, here we're getting into the scary stuff as this storm is popping off, bro. This is the lightning we're looking at. I went for a walk because I said I was thirsty. So I walked to the store, and then they had a sign in the store saying, sorry for the inconvenience. We're closed during hours. We're supposed to be closed. We're closed during hours. We're supposed to be open. So then it started to rain, and I walked back home, and the thunder was pretty nasty. Or awesome. You know, it sounded great, but it was a little scary. So I got a feeling this storm is going to be the real deal, Holyfield. And now I'm going to get into the Asteroid Fight Club areas. You know, I always feel bad for the pussies who stumble in. They're like, I didn't like this. It's like, bitch, who gives a shit, right? I'm trying to save lives for the people who want to be saved or the people who want to learn. If that ain't you, this ain't the place for you. Sorry I called you bitch. Okay, the eclipse has turned me into a lunatic. And bitch is non-gender. Don't be so sensitive. Don't get your panties in a wad, bucko. So that's a nasty-ass squall line. It's going to do some damage. And this storm is definitely going to kill people. The last winter storm killed 10 people. This is going way higher than that. And if we really hit worst case scenario, it's going way high, man. Way high body counts. Okay, what am I talking about? So you got our storm rolling in, right? Let's roll the storm in. Starts Saturday, and then it'll be all super nasty along the coast. And so it looks like it's going to dump a whole lot of rain along the coastline, along with sleet and snow, right? And everybody's all, what is the snow level? What is the snow level? What we're talking about is flooding and then an instant freeze, all right? So a lot of this area is going to get a whole lot of rain. And then as soon as that rain leaves, boom. See that? That's Tuesday. So Sunday night, the warm area is from the storm itself. You follow me, Johnny? And then, boom, instant freeze steps in. So all that area, this is 9 p.m. It's like right after the storm leaves, the super chilly cold dips down. You see that, Johnny? And so it's going to freeze all that flooding rain. We saw an example of this last year in Massachusetts where it flooded and then it froze. And so it turned like a town into a frozen lake. And so it had like 2 or 3 feet of water that was totally frozen and people couldn't go anywhere. And so after this storm hits, and we're talking negative temperatures, bro. And so you're going to get possible power outages. And then, so you're going to get power outages in a frozen place where nobody can travel anywhere, and then it's going to stay frozen until the next storm comes in. Are you following me, Jethro? So we're watching, right? We're now on Monday. Everything is still frozen, near sub temperatures, near down into New York. We've warmed up to 16 degrees by Tuesday at noon. So if you froze and lost your power on Sunday, you might not be getting shit back, bro. You know? Look at that. And so it's still, we're into Tuesday. So that's storm hit Sunday, and it freezes, and you're still frozen, and you unfreeze on Wednesday. But hey, guess what? That is when the next storm is moving in. And so it unfreezes just in time for more precipitation and moisture to hit on the 24th. So do you see how this could be a major, major, major problem for millions of people? Hundreds of thousands. We're talking areas that may be frozen out of power for 3 or 4 days in possible sub-zero temperatures. It's probably why your government shut down. Shit's about to get real crazy. People are like, government's gonna save us. Government's gonna save us. No, Johnny, they're not. They're gonna distract you. You're gonna do some dog and pony circus show. I don't even know why people believe in politics. Haven't you guys been paying attention the last few years? Man, you know, okay. What am I talking about here? Okay, so yeah. So this is your, on the 24th, there's your next storm moving in over the exact same areas that are getting hit now. And some of the models have shown some pretty nasty things for Florida. Like, look at that. If that verifies, then that's going to be big problems for Florida. And so guess what happened? After your storm moves out, if you guess shit's going to freeze again, you are correct. So this is the 28th. And so our storm moves out on Friday. And then, I'm still naked, by the way. It's radio, you can't see. Just pretend that I look spectacular. Unless you're a dude, don't even think about it. Unless you want to, whatever. Okay, so that is 23rd when I'll let it run. And so yeah, that's the storm moving in. So it's unfreezing because you're getting hit with a lot of warm air. And it's still all volcano-y down by the Caribbean. We're still probably going to see volcanic activity in the future down there. More. And so the freeze steps back in. So after at least Friday, boom. And then notice how the freeze goes all, and then here comes the subcold again. And so it stays frozen. Look at -7 again. So you're getting hit by 2 major storms and then a freeze. 2 freezes. And so pretty much it stays frozen again until the 28th. Now let's click forward to 28th. And what do you know? You got another storm moving in, and that is the reason it's unfreezing. And so this could be a very, very, very dangerous situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big problem. And then it looks like the West Coast can be starting to get hit again. And you know, it's still getting hit now. It's just Oregon and Washington, and then Canada. Look at this thing. You're going to start getting, that's the end of the month. And then boom, 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 boom. Like 4 days of rain over areas that got pretty wet. Now, granted, that last storm didn't do as much damage as I thought it did, but it still did quite a bit. And I guess they learned from last year when 60 people died in mudslides, and they got a new governor. So that is good. And so shit is about to get real dicey. And at this point, if you defend our government system that is forcing people to work for an entire month without paychecks, then, you know, I don't even know, man. You're so entrenched in my team is so great. It never makes any mistakes that Probably no good to me. And so, yeah, I mean, just the idea that, so a lot of these people are going to be broke, so they're not even going to have the materials to prepare for the storm. And so it is Saturday, 3:48 a.m. Texas time. And if you are on the East Coast, I highly recommend you get hunkered down, bro. Like, I hope I'm wrong, and then this storm isn't going to be bad or as bad, but it's going to be pretty bad. And then it's not even just going to be storm like someone put in my comments. Oh no, it's going to snow in January. How crazy. Well, bitch. Yeah, it's going to rain, flood, and then freeze for 4 days, sub-zero temperatures, and then it's going to rain again, and it's going to refreeze again. So you're talking about a scenario where a large portion of 70 million people could be without power, could be frozen for an extended period of time. And then you'll have travel systems where nobody can go anywhere. I woke up a little while ago in a bad mood. This eclipse energy's been hitting me pretty hard. And it's weird, man. I don't even get naked when I take showers. I take showers fully clothed in a suit. I haven't put a tie on. Take a shower. Okay, that's not true. I don't even know how to tie. Call them neck nooses. Another thing. You know, it's another thing. It occurred to me, we don't have leadership in our country, in our world. We just have rich people and people who want to be rich. I don't want to be rich. I just don't want to be broke. So in a world that's seemed to only been rewarding the bad guys for the last few years, if you want to reward me for all my awesomeness, my constant vigilance of trying to get people prepared and aware for these earth weather changes that are happening now, you can make a donation to my PayPal link. Maybe I can buy a damn car battery so I can go watch this super kick-ass lunar eclipse. Maybe I can buy breakfast. Maybe I can keep my bank account going negative and slipping off into oblivion. Who knows? I haven't had a good surprise in months. And I don't think I'm turning into an incel because I haven't had sex in a year. Because that incel means you don't have sex, so then you start to get mad at women. I'm getting mad at everybody. Because it seems like everybody's so damn gullible. Like that whole BuzzFeed story, man. It's like, they didn't come out. There's no freaking evidence. And I don't care. It's all bullshit anyway. Like, it's all a distraction that they had scripted a month ago. Months ago. But it's like, literally, if BuzzFeed's going to run with a story, and that story's not true, I think you should put those reporters to death. If you're going to profit from making our entire nation distracted and miserable, I think they should put you to death. So yeah, as of now, we got War Thor through this storm and the eclipse. Deal with it or don't. YouTube is up. Buyer beware anyways, but nobody takes any personal responsibility for anything, so I love you. God damn, I need a hug. But whatever. Women are too busy complaining about how it's all men's fault. Everything in history is men's fault. So I'll probably never get a fucking hug again. Sweet. What a great world. Love you guys. Yeah, my PayPal links, they're down at the top. Be cool or don't, whatever. Peace out.